Pagod ka na ba sa mga chismis? Fake news? Bad news? Good news naman! I-share namin sa inyo ang good news. Samahan ang Jesuit Volunteers Philippines na maghatid sa inyo ng mga balita at kwentong totoo at may puso. Makinig sa mga istorya ng pagtutulungan, pagkakawang gawa, mga kwentong serbisyong kusang loob. ASPACes. Share ko lang, Huwebes, alas 5 ng hapon, dito lang sa Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM. Share ko lang.
Just Calm Music Ministry, your daily dose of inspiration. Follow Just Calm PH on Spotify and Just Calm Music on YouTube. We are also on iTunes and Deezer.
Listen to music that uplifts the soul from the library of the Jesuit Music Ministry. This is the JMM Playlist on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Pagod ka na ba sa mga chismis? Fake news? Bad news? Good news naman! I-share namin sa inyo ang good news. Samahan ang Jesuit Volunteers Philippines na maghatid sa inyo ng mga balita at kwentong totoo at may puso. Makinig sa mga istorya ng pagtutulungan, pagkakawang gawa, mga kwentong serbisyong kusang loob. ASPACes. Share ko lang, Huwebes, alas 5 ng hapon, dito lang sa Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM. Share ko lang.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Voice of the Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, tulong at tulong. Lipad na Blue Eagle, galing giting at tigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Coming up next, ASPACes, Ateneo Parents in Action on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, tulong at tulong. Lipad na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
They've been behind every exam week, every thesis defense, and every milestone along the way. As they grow into thinkers, leaders, and changemakers, we are right there with them, listening, learning, and leading. This is your space, your voice, your story, where parenthood, purpose, and community come together on air. This is ASPACes, Ateneo Parents in Action. Listen in, laugh with us, and journey alongside fellow Ateneo parents as we share stories of service, solidarity, and the magic in everyday parenting. ASPACes, your story, your voice, your space. Only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Great afternoon, everyone. It's a raining Monday, and welcome to ASPACes. Kuya, are we live na? Oh, there you go. Welcome to ASPACes. It's a raining Monday. Oh, yeah, raining men and women here. Well, we have actually two guests for today, but before that, I'd like to thank, of course, the presence of Worth Philippines. We're going to promote some products today. And, of course, we also have a doctor, ayan, from Ateneo de Manila. Would you care to introduce our first guest for today? My co-host, I call him Press Andrew, if you don't mind.
We've met on several occasions, several projects. I think the first one was some commotion over students having to spend a few days immersion out as part of the curriculum.
Wow.
But Doc Leland de la Cruz is a well-known figure. He's been here for some time and jack of all trades. He's handling a lot of things, but all grounded on community development.
That's right. And actually, he is the Assistant Vice President for Social Development, Environment, and Community Engagement here at Ateneo de Manila. And today is going to share how mission-driven work and social engagement continue to shape communities. So let's start with our question and answer. Parang beauty pageant lang, ano? Hi, Doc. How are you doing today?
Okay naman. Gandang hapon and good afternoon to everyone who's listening.
Yeah, actually, Doc Leland is also one of the hosts for Katinian. Diba? You have a show tomorrow.
Limited series.
Limited series pala yun. Wow. Okay. That's nice talking about cats. But anyway, today, we're gonna talk about you, about your role here in Ateneo de Manila. Would you care to share what's really your role? Kasi ang haba ng title, so we wanna know exactly what you do dito sa Ateneo de Manila. I mean, your role as AVP.
I was given a portfolio with essentially three big things. The first really is social development, so the education efforts, the NGOs of Ateneo. The second is social formation. So all of the, as you all know, for Ateneo, we have a very robust social formation program. And the last one is sustainability. Okay, so all of the sustainable development efforts of the university.
And part of that would be Ateneo has outlined several goals, sustainability goals.
Yes, so we presented to various sectors, including the parents, ASPAC, the so-called Sustainable University Master Plan, which is really being led by the Ateneo Institute on Sustainability. Yeah. And they presented different goals and targets that the university wants to achieve by the year 2030. For sustainability. Actually, they have short-term goals, 2025, and then medium-term goals and also long-term goals.
I think these are all on the website. Tama ba?
Not yet. I think they will release the pre-approval version tomorrow. So you will get to see all of the targets. Although different sectors have already been consulted, definitely the faculty, the students of different units, but also alumni and parents have also been consulted.
Yes, and for those this coming August, incoming parents, if I hope they'd be able to take a look at these sustainability goals so that they can better understand what their children are studying here, what their objectives at the Ateneo are.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
That's right. Wow, marami tayong pag-uusapan with Doc Leland here. Doc, we have naman another guest here and would like to introduce you to her. I hope that she'll be part of our activities here, especially big activities. She's actually brand manager of Days Ink and Blooms, and her name is Miss Eve De La Rosa. Hi, Eve. How are you?
Hello everyone. I'm good. At sana good kayo lahat, no? Kahit na medyo rainy talaga. And very timely yung pagdating ko dito with our topic and the product that I'm gonna share with everyone.
Meron ba dyan for cats? Pwede ba? Baka naman pwede, no? Kasi since you're a pharma, Words Philippines is a pharma.
Why not, no? Ang
Why
dami na
not?
ngayon very talaga on the pet products.
Yeah, that's right. Well, actually here, Eve De La Rosa, actually, she has experience in health, wellness, and branding. And of course, she's gonna show how purpose and creativity can go hand in hand. She's also a mom, like me, a
Yes.
parent, like us. So later on, we're gonna talk about parenting tips. So my first question for Eve is, what's really kumbaga, your what you call that? Your role sa Words Philippines.
Okay, yeah. I am the brand manager, but experience-wise kasi I've been into sales, business development, product management. So, umikot na ako no, on the development. But what's good kasi with my experience, I have more than 10 years na. Baka magbilangan tayo ng age na. More than 10 years na in terms of beauty, wellness, and health. And really, it's very close to my heart talaga. Kaya I'm very excited talaga when I work with these brands. Okay, with my brands kasi dahil talagang kailangan natin every day, diba? And as she said nga, I'm a mom, I have a 13-year-old. So, hindi lang importante sa akin yung health and wellness ko as a mom, but also for my kids, diba? For our kids. So, kaya gusto ko yung mga brands that I'm promoting.
Okay. So, one of your products is ito, Day Zinc. Tama ba?
Yes, Day Zinc. I'm very proud to say that actually Day Zinc is the first vitamin C with zinc na i-launch sa market.
Okay.
So, it's been with us since 2008. So, syempre hanggang dumami na yung product line ng brand. So, we have, this is available na actually nationwide in all leading drugstores. And what's good with our product kasi, it's really like having dual immunity kasi nga it has vitamin C and zinc, and that is good for the whole family. So starting from 0 age to adult, alam naman natin
So,
na
alin
very
dito
young.
for mga
So
babies?
for babies, so 0 to 12 months old, we have the drops.
Pwede yan sa apo ko. I have
Yeah.
an apo.
Oh.
Yes.
How young?
Okay. Mag-1 year sa September. So,
Oh,
pwede
1
yan sa
year,
kanya.
yes. And then from 1 year old, 12 months, and 12 years old, pwede na
okay.
tayong mag-syrup. Although, di ba minsan yung mga kids, pagdating ng 4, 5, 7, ganyan, medyo ayaw na nila ng syrup, no? Gusto na nila, kasi nalalasahan nila everything.
True.
So, we also have the chewable tablets, so in chewable form. So,
okay.
para
That's
sa mga
for
teens to. Teens, kahit
okay.
mga kids, mga 7 years old pwede. May
Okay.
son kasi nag-start siguro siya, mga 9, ayaw na niya na ng syrup. So, mas magaling pa siya sa akin uminom ng, in chewable or ang capsule na rin sa ngayon. And then we have the capsule naman, for adults naman to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the mga ingredients nito? Are they all natural?
Yeah, it has vitamin C, so ascorbic acid, and
Okay.
zinc. So, diba, we know naman that vitamin C is very important in terms of immunity.
Yes,
Right?
that's right.
And before, parang ang natin, when we say immunity, if ever that we had colds na or nagkakasakit na tayo, tsaka lang tayo naghahanap ng supplement.
Right.
So, para gumaling tayo. But actually,
Yeah.
it's more, diba, sabi nga natin, preventive is better than cure.
That's right.
So, and we partnered this with zinc, and zinc also help in the immunity.
Yeah, yung zinc ba yung pampatangkad? I'm not sure about that. I
No.
don't have any
It's
medical
really,
background.
it's the immunity, no? It helps create,
Immunity.
the white blood
Okay.
cells na nagpo-protect, diba, against sa mga sickness.
Oh, wow. And ilang years na yung day zinc nila?
Day zinc, it started 2008.
Matagal na pala.
Yes, even before the pandemic. Pero talagang
Alright.
nag-shoot up siya. Medyo na-educate kasi ang mga tao during the pandemic that you really
Yeah.
have to take care of the immunity. Hindi
Yes.
siya yung, it should be defense.
Right.
So, prior pa tayo magkasakit, dapat nandiyan na, shielded na tayo of the, things that can make us sick talaga.
That's right. Perfect yan, di ba, Doc Leland? Especially if you have mga activities outside, di ba, sa community, kailangan talaga may mga ganyan tayo. Like, especially rainy season, di ba? Kahit
True.
tag-init, di ba? Kailangan talaga natin yun. Because
Yes.
not all people are used to being exposed sa rain or sa super hot, di ba? Like ako, it was my first time actually na almost 1 hour under the rain during the rescue march last Saturday. Sabi ko, Lord, wag ako magkasakit. Well, buti na lang talagang pinapak ko yung day zinc. Ang dami. Well, true enough naman, I was really protected. So I think it's very important, especially for us parents, right? That we have this kind of supplements. I'm not sure with Doc Leland if you believe in such. Kasi may mga tao, di ba, ayaw nila mag-supplements.
Well, I think it minsan medically indicated for you to have supplements. But by and large, no, if you have a healthy diet and if you do regular exercise, you should be
Right.
able to get by.
Yeah, kasi I believe na acidic kayo, 'di ba?
Yeah.
'Di ba may mga supplements kasi na mga chewable, sumasakit yung sikmura. But what about day zinc? Hindi ba siya
No, it's non-acidic talaga.
Okay.
So it's ascorbic acid. We put ascorbic acid because of the regulatory, no? Pero
Yeah.
it's as a form in sodium ascorbate. So
Yeah.
meron siyang in salt form para medyo maging gentler sa stomach. So hindi siya nakaka-acid. So okay lang to sa medyo acidic.
Oh, that's good. At least alam natin ang mga audience natin na you could take day zinc. Ano ba to? Kailangan with food intake or kahit na...
Yeah, better naman talaga that you have
better.
food intake.
It's always... Or sabi nila, dapat daw before meals or 30 minutes before meals, ganun ba? Or dapat after lang talaga? After meals lang?
After
for
meals.
day zinc.
After meal.
So it really depends, depends on the products.
Yes.
So it's very important as well to read labels. That's
Yeah,
what I
very,
always
very,
do.
very, very important.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue with day zinc. And of course, mamaya naman, pag-usapan natin yung other products. Let's go back to Doc Leland. Doc Leland, as a AVP for your department, which is the Social Development, Environment, and Community Engagement, do you have current projects working on? Like, I believe yung Ateneo is one of your
Aside from the
projects, diba?
Ateneo.
So aside from that, do you have other projects for this coming school year?
Yeah, well, in September 4, 5, 6, we have what we call a Laudato Si Summit. So we hope to gather different schools and also church groups to discuss what it might mean to live out Laudato Si. Because we're celebrating the 10th year of Pope Francis' document on Laudato Si. So we thought it might be
I'm
a
sorry,
good time.
what's that again? How do you say?
Laudato Si.
Okay.
It's the papal
Laudato Si.
encyclical which
Okay.
is about environment, the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor.
Wow.
So we want to take stock after 10 years what's been happening in terms of Laudato Si. We want to celebrate the 10th anniversary. So the first 2 days will really be a gathering to discuss what does Laudato Si mean from the point of view of the church, because we heard that the church has certain directions in terms of environmentalism, decisions that the church has made. But then we also want to talk about what schools are doing in terms of their operations, even in terms of their finance, of course, in terms of education and research. Right? So it's a gathering of church groups and school groups. And then on the last day, we'll have different activities. It's like an alternative class program
Wow.
that's open to church groups, school groups, and even our alumni, our parents. No? If you want to do
Alright.
trips outside,
Wow.
the Laudato Si Farm in Tagaytay.
Oh, that's amazing.
If you want to go to Mount Puro or Masungi, no? So we have all of these activities available on September 6th. It's a Saturday.
So is it like immersion? Not really. Or visit lang?
It's a visit. So it's just a day trip.
Okay.
Yes.
So how do we get such invitation if we
I
want to
can
join?
send to ASPAC, but for the
Okay.
rest, maybe just look up Laudato Si Summit or Laudato Si Festival.
Alright.
It's already on the Ateneo website. All the details.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for all those who wants to join this activity, just look up. It's sa Ateneo de Manila University.
Ateneo de Manila University.
Okay.
Yes.
That's really amazing. I haven't actually engaged or joined such activity, yung sa sinabi ni Doc Leland. Maybe we could also try.
Yes,
It
yes.
might be something different.
Yes.
I heard about itong DLQ. Tama
Yeah.
ba? It was DLQ. So my son attended last SEM, I think, before the year ended. So, could you tell us more about it? I was really curious. Sabi ko, ano ba yan, anak? Why do you have to attend? At sabi niya, it's something daw that's gonna change your life or point of view. Sabi ko, sige nga, tell me more about it. Tapos after, hindi niya kinento sa akin. So, si Doc Leland na lang magkwento about DLQ.
I was invited by the Humanities School to teach discerning life's questions. So this is not my office, but it's more my role as a teacher. So in Ateneo, we have the subject called Discerning Life's Questions in the 4th year, which will really teach students how to discern, primarily through the Ignatian method. And then discernment, not just on an individual level, but toward the end, also getting into discerning as a leader, discerning as a community. What's the process by which we discern the decisions that we have to make? Yeah.
Is it something like discovering your purpose? Parang ganun ba to?
That's part of it. Part of the discernment is really figuring out who
What
you
you-
are
Oh.
and what you are called to do.
Oh, wow.
So it's perfect for graduating seniors. So they
Alright.
figure out how to navigate life after graduation.
I have other nephews and nieces who have also gone through something like that.
Yeah.
Gail.
Yeah.
They're not from the Ateneo, but they find it very useful.
Yes.
So pwede pala, is it open to everyone?
So it's
the
really
DLQ?
for, it's the DLQ 10 is really for Ateneans.
Okay.
But there are many different programs offered by different groups, Jesuit groups like CLC Philippines, Center for Ignatian Spirituality, which offers something like this.
Oh, okay. During your time, was there a DLQ? Have you attended?
Wala pa. Even during my time, wala
pa?
rin eh.
Parang kanya-kanya lang to.
This is fairly recent after K-12 was institutionalized. It's the new curriculum. Yes.
I see. I think it's very helpful, especially yung mga students
Yes.
like, bakit kasi may K-12 pa? You know, most of them are
Yes.
discouraged already to continue. So I think it's a very good project. Anyway, my mom is watching. Hi, Mama. I love you too. She's watching kahit umuulan. So yun, do you have other questions for Doc Milan before I'm gonna ask my other questions lined up for him?
No, go ahead. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, I've been meeting with Doc Lilan on various projects, so we kind of know one another.
Yeah.
When I was heading ASPAC, and I've always had a high regard for Doc Lilan. He's always we come to the meetings. He's very prepared, and we get a lot of things done.
Wow, that's amazing. Let's talk about the mission integration. So I'm not really sure what that statement is. Could you tell us more about that?
Well, it's a relatively new structure in Ateneo. It was formed in 2022.
Okay.
So in the past, a lot of the formation units were reporting to the school units. But what has happened with Father Bobby's restructuring, he created this mission integration cluster which concentrates primarily on formation and social development. So instead of being composed of faculty, here you will have formation professionals.
Okay.
Campus ministers, guidance counselors, student activities professionals. So it's actually an interesting environment because here we talk shop about formation. So we have a few people like myself who are faculty who happen to be administrators, but a lot of the people in the mission integration cluster are really formators. No, in one sense or another. And the reason why this particular cluster was formed was because the university wanted to really put an emphasis on formation.
Okay.
That this is important and we need people to concentrate on the mission of formation.
All right. That's why parents are very important. Parents are really partners of Ateneo.
Definitely.
Yeah, because in the
definitely.
formation, it cannot be just students alone or parents alone. Kaya gusto ko talaga here, you know,
They are
Ateneo.
partners, so they have to be a part of the formation, the move for formation, and they also have to know about it so that they can support it. Formation is not instant. It's not something that happens overnight. It is
Right.
something that you have to keep on practicing, and you have to encourage, and you have to form that condition wherein formation grows.
Kailangan talaga magtulungan. Like for example, during the freshman parents orientation, guidance is always there
Yeah.
to give tips to parents on how to help their children through college.
Yes. Because it's very challenging, diba? If you have kids entering college, sometimes they want to be alone, they want to be independent now, but you can't just leave them like that, diba? You really have to guide them. And that's why I think your department is one of the key roles here in Ateneo. Now, let's talk about sustainability naman, Doc. What exactly do you do? I mean, what is that sustainability that you do dito sa Ateneo? Is it about like you have to plant vegetables para masusustain nyo, whatever, especially the scholars, kulang lagi yung baon nila and all? Is it all about that or what exactly it is?
Sustainability is actually very broad, and a large part of it is about the environment.
Okay.
So, Ateneo is actually quite strong in terms of campus sustainability. So, for example, we've set a target that by 2028, 2030, we will be carbon neutral.
Carbon neutral.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So-
Kaya pala bawal naka-on yung sasakyan when you park.
Yes. When you park, you have to turn off your
okay.
engine. Right?
Alright.
Actually, we've made significant steps toward carbon neutrality because all of the electricity generated here on campus, the Loyola campus, is already renewable. So, in effect, we are producing zero, what they call scope 2 emissions here on campus.
Okay.
So that goes into that, but also we get into questions of carbon absorption. So as you know, Ateneo is a beautiful campus with a lot of trees,
Yes.
which helps with carbon absorption. But from a biodiversity point of view, one of our concerns is that a lot of the trees here are actually what we call invasive species.
Yes.
Yes, and because of that, we are limiting the biodiversity, both flora and fauna, because of the presence of these invasive species.
Okay.
Like, for example, mahogany. That's
Mahoganies.
number
Okay.
one.
So what do you mean when you say invasive, whatever?
They prevent,
whatever
when you
term
have
is?
invasive species, they prevent other species from flourishing.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
So when you have
that's
a lot
so
of
new to
mahogany, for
me.
example, you are
Okay.
limiting the fauna and flora that can thrive in the area. So one of the big questions is how do we begin to slowly replace
Correct.
the invasive trees, especially with native trees?
Kausapin nga natin si Mahogany, mami. Seriously, it's actually in my years here on
Yes.
Earth. Ngayon ko lang narinig yan, Doc.
Yes.
Okay.
Mahogany kills
Talaga?
the plants around it.
Yes.
It does not allow them to thrive.
Talaga? So they eat those species around them? That's why they're growing
Or
big?
they make the conditions inhospitable.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Even for humans na naman?
Hindi naman. It's more for flora and fauna. So,
Okay.
for example, you want to... We were saying that we want to build a nursery in junior high school.
Right.
But because there are mahogany trees in that area, the ground, somebody told me the ground becomes acidic.
Correct.
Oh, okay. But mahogany kasi is a very good lumber, di ba? So
It's a very good lumber. It grows pretty quickly. And
Yes.
that's why it was actually promoted even by the DNR
Right.
in the 1990s.
Okay.
Not thinking that, okay, you have trees, but it has certain adverse
They
effects.
forgot.
Aside from the fact that mahogany, the pods fall
Is that
all the
mahogany,
time.
this tree?
I'm not sure. I'm not
A large portion of the
Okay, so
trees here are
tree
on
here is
campus are mahogany. Yeah.
Talaga. I'm sad naman to hear that. You know, I
Yeah.
love mahogany trees. Pero ganun pala yung ginagawa nila. That's why we really have to understand pala what trees are we planting.
Yes.
So, if we're gonna replace these mahoganies, anong trees dapat, Doc, that are friendly, you
Yeah.
know?
Actually, Ateneo Institute of Sustainability has a list of native trees that could
Alright.
replace all of these
Oh, okay.
mahogany trees. Yeah.
I
But we
see.
really need a plan or a strategy for slowly replacing. Kasi hindi mo pwede rin bigla ang
Yeah.
tanggalin lahat ng mga
Ang
puno.
sad naman, no, if you're gonna remove all of them, siguro one at a time.
Yes.
because
Or-
they provide a lot of shade and
Yes,
so
yes.
it may pros and cons
Yes,
about it.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I don't see a lot of flowers around Ateneo. Mostly trees.
Yes.
So, partly
Part of the
because
reasons
of,
because
ano,
they-
mahogany talaga. But you know, it's really interesting, you know, the topic is really
Di ba
interesting.
kanta yun?
And, alin? Which one?
Mahogany.
I don't know. Is there a song?
Hindi ko na alam.
Oh, ano ba yan? 1950s or 1960s? Anyways, you already mentioned a while ago about social formation and social development fall under mission integration. So that's why it's very important, the, partnership of parents and students. Now, let's talk, before we let Doc Leland go, kasi I believe he still has work. Kahit bakasyon po, may work pa rin po sila. So let's talk about parenting tips naman, because I believe Doc here is a parent, and recently, your daughter
My daughter graduated.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Anong
Thank
course
you.
po, Doc?
Interdisciplinary studies.
Wow, so
Yes.
talagang susunod sa... What's that?
Yeah,
unemployed
she took,
na siya ngayon.
education and music literacy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Education and music. So,
Ganda yun,
musically inclined din pala yun. Would you like to share some parenting tips, especially yun sa mga meron ng adult kids, sa mga college kids, and of course, tips naman for rainy season, especially sa mga parents out there.
Sige, siguro a tip for parents is just to let your child follow their dreams.
Follow their dreams.
Yes.
Okay.
Let them figure out what they want to do in life, and once they've figured it out, just support them in that endeavor, whatever that may be. So my child was lucky because she was able to figure out, what she wanted to do pretty early on. By second year college, alam na niya. So suporta lang sa
Only
gagawin
child
niya.
ba ito, Doc?
Only child, yes.
Oh, wow. Tipid.
Yes.
Grabe. Ang tipid sober ni Doc. So, yun, follow their dreams and
Yeah.
support them. Hindi ba kayo nahirapan at early stage? Kasi, di ba, sensitive yung mga babae. Like, how are you able to connect with your daughter during the early stages nung bata pa siya?
I actually don't know. We just sort of click. Maybe
okay.
one tip a priest told me that really helped, because when she was still in grade school, I'd sort of tutor her. Tapos nag-aaway kami. Okay, hi. She's watching.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
but a priest told me, you have to remember you're her father, not her tutor.
Oh, okay.
She
So, wag
needs-
pagalitan.
Hindi lang yon, but she needs a father.
All right. The support, di ba? And
Yeah,
love.
to support, yes. And that really helped, in a sense, that
Okay.
changed the dynamic of the relationship. No? So I think that's important also for parents.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you. I
Kala
will
ko
take
maaga
note of
kayo
that.
nag-DLQ sa daughter.
The priest helped.
Yeah, those are very helpful tips. Rainy season naman, tag-ulan na, Doc, would you like to share some tips naman? Like, what do you usually do? Pag tag-ulan, pumapasok kayo.
Yeah, just keep safe. Stay home if possible.
Pero pag may work, what do you usually bring?
Pag may work, of course, payong, jacket.
Yeah, caps, right?
Yes.
And of course, water, di ba? Importante
Yes.
rin talaga stay hydrated. And of course, don't forget to take your supplements, di ba?
Yes.
Doc Leland, thank you very much for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having me.
As much as we want to keep you, we know that you still have work to do. But thank you for sharing all those tips, the roles that you do here, and of course, everything that you do for Ateneo de Manila and for the community. We hope to have you again on the show. Again, thank you so much, Doc.
Sure. Thank you.
see
Thank you very
around.
much.
Maraming
Thank
salamat
you.
po. Thank you,
Sige,
thank
Doc.
you. What about you? Do you have a message for Doc Leland?
No,
Or Tita Kits?
I know si Doc is very busy. He's got his hand in a lot of pies. So
Right.
I'm sure I will see Doc Leland again
Yes.
around the campus in some other venue.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Thank
Doc
you.
Leland. Yeah, we'll watch your show tomorrow about Cat Nians naman.
Yes.
And those
Yeah.
who want to adopt a cat, watch their show. What time's your show tomorrow?
4 p.m.
4 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Yes.
All right.
Doc Leland,
Thank you.
Cat Nians, and the rest of the hosts. Maraming salamat, Doc Leland de la Cruz, the AVP for continue. Ang haba kasi, sorry.
Actually social and environmental engagement for development and sustainability.
Yun. Thank you very much po. Maraming salamat. And we have some products for you from Day Zinc. Maraming salamat, Miss Eve. Ayan po, I think it's over there. Thank you so much. So let's continue with our kwentuhan with Miss Eve naman here. Let's go back to our products, your Day Zinc, and let's talk about more of these. So Eve, you highly promote the Day Zinc, especially especially for the kids and then for the family. Ano naman pagkakaiba niya? Because there are lots of, ang daming food supplements out there, di ba? Basta puro narinig ko na ng zinc yung dulo. Ano naman ang pagkakaiba ng day zinc sa kanila? Di ba? Ang dami.
Kasi Z na siya kaya nasa
Kasi
dulo.
Z na siya.
De-zinc na siya.
Yeah.
So, well, aside from kami nga yung first, no, so we already have proven the effect of this supplement.
Right.
And then at the same time, we have the highest na dosage for zinc na kailangan natin. So, syempre, iba-ibang, like from toddler to adults, iba-iba naman yung kailangan natin na dosage, no? So, we made sure that each of the product is intended really to support yung specific age bracket. So, yun siya. And since nga, yun nga, from the supplement itself na from toddler to the adults, makikita na natin na dire-diretso na yung paggamit ng Zinc
Oh, so for example, ito, what's this one? Ano nga ba to?
for syrup.
So this is for,
Liquid.
anong age to?
1 to 12 years old.
Uy, pwede sa akin to.
May
1 to
syrup ka
12
pa.
years old.
Parang
Okay.
capsule ka na.
So it says here for prevention and treatment of vitamin Z or zinc deficiencies. Sabi dito, 50 milligrams of ascorbic acid. Oh, okay. So mataas ang content na ascorbic acid.
Yes.
And then yung vitamin C and yung zinc is 27.5 milligrams. Wow. Ilang beses sa isang araw pagka, when you say day zinc?
Once lang naman, there's a specific dosage every age. So kasi since, di ba, 1 to 12 years old siya, so different age, meron siyang specific na ilang ml yung dapat nating i-take.
Oh, okay. May QR sila dito. Use your smartphone, download the free QR reader. Is this for the, what do you call that?
Or you can check the website and know more about the products.
You're gonna show them the
So yeah,
product.
the syrup is actually, we have 120 ml and 250 ml. Yeah.
Naalala ko, maliit pa yung mga
Yes.
kids ko, lagi kami may ganito sa bahay.
Yes.
Ito yung, what do you call this?
Insert. Leaflet.
Insert,
Insert,
leaflet. Okay, dito yung formulation. So usually, di ba, mga parents, nandito sa loob yung instructions, di ba?
Yes.
Parang saan ba dito? How much and how often should you use this medicine? Okay. So children, 0.6. Less than 3 months, 0.3. Yan, pag magkaapo ka, should know. Diba? And then under 2 years old. So, dito lahat. So, for parents, it's very important to read.
And nasa
diba?
box din yung dosage
Ano
that
sa
we
box
need.
ba? Saan
Yeah.
yun?
Yan lang. So,
Ito!
2.5, yes.
Dito pala. It's over
It's
here.
complete
Ayan.
naman. So,
ayan.
para the basic information that we have to know, it's in there.
Alright.
And, yeah. And at this point kasi, no, so re-relate natin ng vitamin C supplements
Yeah.
into the rainy season. But actually,
Right.
there are a lot of situation na kailangan natin ng protection or we have to really have that strong immunity.
Yes,
diba?
that's
Kids
right.
going to school, being exposed to,
Yes.
different kinds of people, di ba? During the pandemic nga, medyo talagang nagkaroon tayo ng social distancing. And now,
Right.
we cannot avoid that na eh. So,
Yeah.
na-expose din tayo. So, syempre, since viral, lalo na mga colds and flu, di ba? It's viral eh.
Yeah.
So, yan siya. And then,
Paano pag nasobra? Minsan kasi di ba yung measuring cup natin, may kasama ba itong mga measuring cups? Or di ba yung iba
ito
meron na
dropper.
silang... Dropper.
That's a dropper
Okay.
for this one. So, wala na. Basically, the vitamin C naman, wala
Thank
naman
you,
siyang
Doc.
harmful
Take
effect.
care. Alright.
Yeah, wala naman siyang overdosage
Okay.
pagdating sa vitamin C. It's just that, of course, our body can only absorb kung ano lang yung na-absorb natin. So, hindi naman siya like 100% can be absorbed by the body.
So yung in excess, yun yung tinatawag nila pag,
Yes.
di ba, sasama siya sa pag iihi ka,
Yes.
di ba, ifa-flash niya. Oh, I see. What about for adults? Yes, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, the composition of vitamin C and zinc are supposed to work together to boost immunity.
Yes.
So I think that's why they put it together.
Okay.
And yun nga, tama ka, no? Because of the pandemic and, it really helps that you boost your immunity to protect you from whatever, the change in environment, the elements, the rain, yung sudden change na biglang uulan tapos biglang init. And I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
not only for our kids, but those who are going to work because they're out in the sun, You're traveling, you're out in the sun, the heat. Then you get into the office, medyo malamig kasi naka-aircon. So
Yeah.
that it helps the body better adjust to the changes in temperature. No?
That's right.
Actually, I experienced that now personally, no, with my son. Pag change ng weather, doon talaga nagiging prone siya to to sakit at saka mga colds.
Colds, diba?
Yeah.
Especially
And
colds.
asthma. Actually, may asthma din siya.
Oh.
So, kaya parang siya. So, I really wanted to supplement him. So, aside, ang sinabi nga ni Doc, no, hindi lang naman to for, it's just a supplement, but you have to also take food, your
Yeah.
life. So, you have to watch out for your lifestyle. So, syempre, yung tama ding tulog. So, hindi lang naman ito yung kailangan natin for us to boost our immunity. So, dapat yun lahat na consider natin, especially as parents. And hindi rin natin alam kung ano bang ginagawa ng mga anak natin outside, what food that they buy. So,
Yeah.
Yun. Tama sila, Doc, na that you have to take care of yourself with the right foods and enough rest. But for those times wherein, because where life is fast-paced, so we don't always have the time to take the right foods or take enough sleep, especially like the students here, they're studying till late. So just to supplement them to boost their immunity so that even if they don't get enough sleep from time to time, or if they don't take the right foods, nasa fast foods, they're in a rush, at least it fills in the gap na
yeah.
for the time that they don't have enough, their body is not strong enough, it helps boost it.
Yeah.
Hindi naman forever naman na ganon.
Yeah.
It's just that it helps. It really does.
It says there, Valencia orange.
Valencia orange.
What's that? Where do you get those kind of orange?
We did
variety?
kasi like FGD din. Tita
Sorry?
naman, regular oranges siya, different kinds lang.
may
But
ganun
the
pala
Valencia
yun.
orange kasi is I think the sweetest.
Ah,
So when we did the
okay.
taste test,
Okay.
so I think this is one is na talaga nagustuhan ng mga kids. Lalo na syrup kasi is for kids kasi. And even the chewable tablet, medyo
Okay.
yung on the orangey,
Yeah,
siya.
actually, yung
Chewable.
Yung chewable,
Yes.
that's blooms, right? Yun yung
Same here. We also have chewable.
Ay, okay.
Yan. Berries naman si Blooms.
berries yung isa.
Berries.
Okay. Ayun. So, I really wanna try also the syrup. Kaya lang, this is 12 years old lang, ano?
You have to take the capsule.
The capsule.
Your capsule, ang
may
adult.
capsule.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
we have drops, syrup, then chewable tablet.
Alright.
Yan, for kids na ayaw na ng syrup. And then for adults, it's capsule naman.
Oh, same flavor lahat, di ba? Valencia orange. Okay. So, for adults, same lang din. Also, once a
Wala.
day.
Once a day.
Okay. Yung iba kasi sabi nila, if you have colds daw, mas better na if you open mo daw yung capsule, I mean, yung mismong powder, ihalo mo sa water, mas effective daw yun. I'm not sure if that is also how you recommend.
No, it's like how you take it lang, yung capsule.
Okay. So, it's not really for colds or ano.
No, it's not for colds. It's really for defense.
Defense.
For us to, to avoid colds. And at the same time, or mas mapabilis ang paggaling if we have
Okay.
colds.
So, what about if you're sick na if you have colds? Okay pa rin ba to take this? Diba?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is capsule. Ayun po. Yun. I think this is available. Available ba siya sa lahat ng mga drugstores?
Yes, available nationwide on all the leading drugstores nationwide.
Okay.
And so,
At least buong Radyo Katipunan team, yan, we'll be protected na for the rest of how many months, yan.
yes. And then we have
have
packages then for the
Okay.
consumer. So we have for our chewable tablet and our capsule. So we have 10 plus 2. Yeah, so great
Wow.
savings.
Oh, may
and
promo
siya.
extra savings if you buy
Right.
24, get 6. So good for 1 whole month na. For 30 days.
Okay. At least, di ba? Hindi na ako bibili. Meron na kami. It's very good that we have Work Philippines to support us, especially this time of the year na tag-ulan. It's very, very important. Kaya mga kids and moms out there, make sure to always have a food supplement and check out Day Zinc. Yan, I think meron to sa Mercury, meron to sa Watson's, right?
Yes.
And then may discounts din. And this one, if you're gonna get this, buy 24, get 6. This is for, what age ba ito? This is for...
Chewable tablet.
4 to 15?
4 to 15, 4 to 18.
Okay. So this is chewable pala. Okay. Saan yung for adults? Ayan. Ito naman, for adults. Wow! Okay, kala ko kayo yung nasa kayo yung model. So this is for ito yung para sa atin, Presando, yung mga for adults. So this is 1
18 years
capsule
old
to-
and above.
50?
Eight-
18.
18 years old and above.
Kala ko 50. So this is 18.
Ako, aabot siya.
Okay. So okay lang pala to take itong the dazing, okay lang kahit may sakit. Kasi yung iba, sabi nila, if you're sick daw, don't take supplements kasi I don't know what's the term. Pero at least your dazing is safe kahit you're sick.
Safe, yes.
Okay.
It will help rin naman yung mabilis na paggaling.
Okay, so that's a capsule. Ilang piraso siya? So 30 na to,
30. Good for
So
1
24.
month.
Wow. And how much if we're gonna get this so it's a drugstore?
186 pesos.
Oh, okay. Plus your senior citizen ID.
PWD.
PWD pala. Diba? So, very good discount. Wow, amazing. So, aside from Dazing, ang Word Philippines, what other products would you like to promote? Or do you have, or do you carry as
We
a brand
have.
manager?
Okay, I also have Blooms. It's a beauty supplement naman. It's anti-aging.
Yeah, they
It
have
boosts
samples there.
collagen. Yeah, we
Blooms
have
naman.
here.
Sige, let's show it naman.
Our listeners are...
Yung kanina yung parang, yung mahaba siya, what do you call that?
Easy Life.
Easy Life
Easy
naman
Life,
yun.
Rebecca,
Kukuha si
yeah.
Ma'am Jane. So that's Blooms. Let's
This
talk
one is
about
Blooms. So this
naman.
is that trial pack of Blooms, but the regular size is 60s. So it
Okay.
comes in 60s. This one is 19 plus 1. For
Okay.
those na yung iba kasi medyo pag sinabing beauty supplement na
Right.
natatakot silang i-take, no? So for them to try. But what's good in here kasi, this is made from natural ingredients.
Okay.
Okay, from mixed vegetables, mixed
Alright.
fruits and vegetables, enzyme. It has acerola cherry. So acerola cherry is known na highest naman siya in vitamin C din. And it also has resveratrol.
I'm sorry,
So
what's that again?
resveratrol
Ano
from
yun?
berries. So yun naman for heart health. Okay, but in
wow.
terms of the skin naman, it helps slow down the aging process.
Oh, wow.
So another good thing about this product naman is we don't put synthetic collagen inside our body, but instead it boosts our collagen inside. Kasi diba, we have collagen naman talaga inside our body. It's just that inevitable that we age, and then of course with the other stressors aside from aging, nababawasan yung collagen natin. So this one boosts the collagen production in our body in a natural process inside our body.
Oh, wow. So, si Ma'am Eve, as a brand manager of Words Philippines, what's your naman, yung daily dose mo of beauty and health that you would like to share with everyone? What are the products or ano yung ginagawa? When you wake up in the morning, what do you usually do? What do you usually take? Would you like to share with all of us?
In the morning, yung first ko talaga ininom is warm water.
Warm?
Yeah, warm water
Okay,
talaga.
why warm
Tapos,
water?
Pero it helps kasi in the metabolism, as I've heard. So, pero yun na yung ginagawa ko sa kanya. So, and then, of course, I take hindi ako masyado heavy sa breakfast. Hindi ko
Okay.
alam if it's good. But, of course, the first thing that I take is our vitamin C. Talaga, para full energy, and then, of course, protected ako. You know, in a day naman, kasi nandiyan ang mga stressors, and then, ang dami nating ginagawa
Right.
every day, you know. And then, ito, padagdag pa yung pag-ulan. And then, I usually take naman Blooms sa gabi. Because, diba, yung cell
sa
renewal
gabi.
kasi is really sa gabi. So,
Alright.
yun, at least, I have my vitamin C in the morning, and then, at night, ito naman yung tinitake ko.
Oh.
But if ever naman that I want to take 2, kasi you can take 2 tablets naman.
Pwede.
Pwede siya. One in the
Alright.
morning and one in the evening naman.
Oh, wow. Para mas beauty talaga. You
Yes,
should also
aside
take
from,
that.
oo. Medyo kailangan ko talaga
Kapatinis.
ng supplement kasi sa mom, 4:30 a.m. ang gising.
Oh, yeah. That's
Because
true.
of the bus service, you have, diba? Parang ang
Yeah.
aga, sobra, and then medyo late naman tayong nakakatulog naman.
Yeah. And of course, para sa beauty naman sa face, di ba, we have, syempre si Amir Bergado is there for Alta Skincare
Hi,
System
Amir.
naman. Hi, Amir. He said, I take blooms to slow down aging for inner supplement and Alta skincare for my skin. Yeah, thank you so much,
Yes.
Amir, for taking care of
Hi.
our skin. I always actually using yung kanyang mga beauty products. Same ba? Do you also do that?
Yes.
Yung kanyang mga...
In the morning, hindi ako pwedeng matulog din.
Right.
For the regimen talaga. Kasi, yun nga aside from topical kasi, or yung, diba, yung supplement natin inside, so we also have to take care of ourselves outside.
Yes,
So, yun
that's
na,
right.
it's part of our, daily life na kailangan. Talaga, we have to clean, diba? Talaga.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I use the Alta for topical naman, and then blooms naman for the inside naman, supplementing it.
Yeah, for internal naman. Ang galing, ano? Talagang kompleto, no? Like, we
Complete.
have Dazing, di ba, for our supplements, and then Blooms naman for beauty, and then Alta naman for our face and for our skin. Super complete. And we're very lucky to have you. Now, I believe that Eve is a parent. Yan. How many kids pa do you have?
I only have one.
One lang, di ba kayo?
Matipid.
Ba't ang tipid nyo? Kami pa rin kami 3.
Late bloomer. Late
Late bloomers.
Late
Okay.
bloomer.
So, how old na is your...
13.
13 na.
Yeah, kaka-teenager.
So, ano na siya? High school.
8.
Grade 8. Grade 8 naman. So, kamusta yung life mo? Like, being a mom of a 13-year-old kid, di ba? Paano?
Tsaka having to be a brand manager.
Right. I mean, how are you
Yes.
able to balance it, di ba? Siyempre, ang hirap maging mom, tapos at the same time, full-time.
Pero early on, talagang nag-usap na kaming dalawa on how we're gonna do it. Before, I have Yaya pa eh. Pero
Okay.
since the pandemic, wala na eh. We can do it na. So, parang yung mga gawain sa house, and then in terms of studies din naman, kanina sinasabi natin, no, yung formation.
Yes.
Most of the kids kasi ngayon talaga yung sinasabi nila, you have to trust me, mommy. Parang you need the help in your homework, in your task. They don't usually ask, no, nowadays. Pero sinisilip ko pa rin kasi I also believe na hindi rin pwede sila talagang mapag-iwanan. Pero as much as I can, ayoko maramdaman niya na, that I don't trust him. Kasi yun narinig ko talaga sa kanya. So sabi ko na, if you need something, just call mommy, yung gano'n. So, very clear naman. And I made sure naman, if I am at work talaga. So, alam na niya yon. Pero in case of emergency lang naman, tsaka siya tatawag. And then, kapag naman time naming dalawa, bonding time, I always see to it that we have time talaga. Even yung parang road trip. Yan. So, kahit mag-run kami ng errands, basta kasama ko siya, we're good naman doon.
Very independent talaga.
Very, very independent.
Okay. Pero hindi ka pa nahirapan, like, special, nung hindi pa pandemic kasi, di ba, hindi naman siya sa bahay lang, di ba? Like, what time do you usually wake up para prepare everything, di ba?
It's hard. Actually, ngayon mas maaga. Kasi mga preschool kasi, yes, mas maaga ngayon, 4:30. Kasi because of the traffic, they have to consider yung travel
So,
time.
hinahatid mo siya sa
No,
school?
may service. Medyo hindi na kaya because I have to work din naman. I have to go to the office kasi. So, we wake up at 4:30. So, I prepare breakfast. Tapos siya, taking a bath na siya noon. And then around 5 a.m., sabay na kaming kumakain ng breakfast. Kasi lunch, hindi na kami magkasabay. Dinner sometimes naabutan ko. Pero kung coding or traffic, hindi na talaga eh. So, prepared naman na yung food niya. And he knows naman na kung ano rin. Iniwanan ko na lang din ng food. So, we're the only 2 lang kami doon sa house eh.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Pero ano yung pinaka-biggest challenge mo as a mom to a 13-year-old kid?
So, 13-year-old, I think medyo na-open up na rin kasi yung generation gap kasi iba
Right.
talaga sila na ngayon, di ba? Pero I always see to it that I also look into things na pinapakinggan ko siya. I listen talaga. Kasi nga, iba yung sa atin in our generation, sa generation ngayon. So, mas nakaka-relate ako. I really wanted to relate to him kasi ang hirap kapag yung alam natin, yun yung gusto nating sabihin sa kanila, they won't listen naman talaga. So, yun lang. And what's good naman with him, Ziki. Hi, Ziki. Hi, Ziki. Kasi nag-cut ng class ngayon. So, baka napapanood niya ako. So, hanggang 1 p.m. lang. So, canceled yung afternoon classes. So, what's good naman is, he's so sweet. He always yan. Pagkadating ko sa bahay, Mommy, how's work? How are you today? As in, nauuna siya. So, yun yung dynamic naming dalawa. Kaya, maganda yung namin, very, very open. Mas nahirapan ako nung medyo bata. Kasi,
Baby pa.
yeah, yung yaya. Like, diba? Ang hirap kumuha ng yaya. Parang,
that's
nung
true.
time na yun, mas madami pa kaming naging yaya kaysa sa edad niya. Before
That's
kami
true. I can
nag-end
so relate
talaga.
to that.
Oo. And of course, kahit na sinasabi nga natin na when we go out, parang akala na lang nila, hindi ka takot, pero natatakot naman tayo because hindi natin alam kung anong mangyayari. So yun, mas sa akin, mas easy ngayon. Hopefully, hanggang na siya, magbinata na talaga.
So, mag-isa
Wala
lang
na
siya sa
masyado
house
sa
when you're
house.
at work.
Actually, ngayon kasi parang dumadating naman na rin siya sa house mga 5:30 p.m. So, little time na lang naman siyang naiiwan.
Kumbaga nasa house ka na rin, no?
Yes,
Oh,
yun.
okay,
And then, pag Saturday, Sunday, yun, medyo banding kaming dalawa.
Oh, I believe you're a single mom, tama
Yes,
ba?
yes.
Ang hirap siguro, I mean, to all the single moms out there, saludo po kami. Single,
Thank you.
single
Single
dad din pala to. So, nakaka-relate. Pero siya kasi...
No, but it's interesting what she was saying na that sinasabi ng anak niya to trust and I know that sometimes for parents it's not easy. I mean it's not that they don't trust their children, but they're always worried about what might happen.
Yes.
So I want, and it's good na yung anak niya will develop own personality to be on learning how to do things on their own. Not having to rely on a nanny or someone else to do things. No? Pero I wonder, are there times that parang pwede mo naman gawin para sa kanya or tumulong sa kanya pero medyo magpipigil ka kasi gusto mong hindi kailangan matuto siya.
Yes.
Meron ba? How do you I don't know, paano ka nagpipigil?
The basics, it's true. It's hard talaga. Parang gusto mo na lang tumalikod kasi ayaw mo makita siya na, hindi niya magagawa. Basic example lang namin is every day, kasi gusto ko talaga very clean sa house. Clean. So, yun ang ko talaga sa kanya. So, every night, he is in charge of the trash na kailangan maibaba niya. We live in a condo. So, naman, very safe naman siya to go out. Within the building lang naman. Kahit na maabutan ko yon, sasabihin niya, Mami, it's late na. So, sana ginawa mo siya ng mas maaga para hindi late. Tinitiis ko talaga na para gawin niya, para masanay siya. So, yun talaga siya. Pero it's really a struggle. Kasi, di ba, medyo spoiled ang mga anak natin ngayon. Na parang pwede naman nilang gawin, pero gagawin natin. But, yun nga I need to teach him kasi. So, kaya talagang tinitiis ko. Very tough. Yeah, yan siya. Pero, syempre, meron din kaming mga lambing moments. Pero may mga certain errands. Of course, I don't expect him naman talaga magiging perfect yung ginagawa niya. But at least he knows. Kasi sabi ko nga, sooner or later, you will have your own or you will be owning this house or this condo. You want ba na madumi siya, yung ganyan. So, ina-open ko rin siya. And tatahimik lang. Usually mga bata ngayon, di ba, tatahimik lang. Pero makikita mo naman na ginagawa nila.
Pero do you also teach your son to cook? Mga basic
Basic.
chores, aside from throwing the trash.
Yeah.
Tuturuan mo siya magluto, magsaing, or maglaba?
Rice cooker kasi okay lang. Okay lang siya. Basta wag muna siya mag-open ng oven. Pero air fryer is, he's okay na. Medyo hindi ko pa lang siya yung talagang napapalabas. So one time nga nagpaalam sa akin, Mami, can I be a commuter? Kasi nga service siya. So syempre yung mga ibang classmates niya, siguro nagkwento-kwento or yung ganyan. Tapos sabi ko, no, yun hindi ko pa kaya talaga.
Sana magiging next question ko about
even pagbabike niya, bike niya within the community lang. I cannot really syempre yung some of the friends, kahit dun sa condo, lumalabas sila. So sabi ko, no, not yet.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very difficult din, di ba, to let them go. Especially na alam natin na maraming nakakadisgrasya, di ba? Especially bibisikleta, di ba? Commute. Ako rin talaga, mahirap. Even for my son is in college, and internship siya, and nagko-commute siya araw-araw. Parang, it's so difficult for a parent na knowing that your son is out there commuting, parang nakakaplaning minsan, di ba? Pipila, sakay ng jeep, parang, I don't know. Kaya tayo parents, gusto lang natin lagi tayo busy para hindi na natin isipin
Nag-isip.
lagi our kids,
True.
right? Diba? Sobrang I'm not sure if the dads are also like that. They also think that way. Yung napapraning din kayo when your kids are out.
No. I think fathers also are worried, no? Just like moms. They're worried about mag-isa sa bahay or going out on his own. Pero I think there's that feeling na kailangan sila matuto eh.
Yeah.
I mean, especially kung in this case ang anak mo is lalaki, no? Parang kailangan I have a son who when he started out he asked me permission to use the public transport. Ako pa nagsabi, sakay ka ng jeep dito, sakay ka ng tren dito, tapos sakay ka, you parang you have to get them out there. To be aware of what is out in the world. So now he knows, sabi niya parang, ang hirap pala pag nagtrabaho ka, tapos uuwi ka pa on the public, parang nakakapagod. No? So now he realizes na it's not fun and games lang. Trabaho ka lang, collect a paycheck, maraming hirap na pinagdadaanan. So you try to be more respectful of others, no? That they also go through a lot of commuting to and from work, coming home. I mean, even parents, diba? They become more respectful na ang magulang ko pala maraming sacrifice to be able to put me through school or to give me the things that I have or want.
Yes.
No?
Kaya they should be really grateful talaga eh. I always remind him to be grateful, even in small things. Kasi yun nga, maraming sacrifices behind that small things.
That's right. Yeah, and it's always important to put God in the center of everything, diba?
Yes.
Well, if you're Christians, that's what we always teach our children, diba? To always pray and always believe in God, diba? So we still have 4 more minutes to go. Let's do our isang ikot, diba, of sharing your favorite parenting tips or your favorite mantra that you always follow, that you always guided, diba? Guided by your mantra every day. Ikaw, meron ka bang favorite mantra?
Sa akin kasi, like my own principle kasi, I always believe in the golden rule. Diba?
Golden
Parang whatever you do to others kasi pwedeng gawin sa'yo. So, kaya sabi ko, always be kind.
So the law of karma ito.
Yes.
Okay.
Parang kasi we cannot like be there every time that you have to remind him or our children to be, do the right things. Ganon. So, parang sa akin, when dealing with other people, always be kind. Kasi ayokong yung mabalik nga sa kanya. Parang you don't know na may na-hurt ka na on doing something.
Right.
So, sabi ko, lagi yun yung nire-remind ko sa kanya. So, you have to, alam mo na kung ano ang tama at mali. Laging gano'n yung sinasabi ko sa kanya.
Okay.
And always be kind and respectful. And always pray, lalo na pagka lumalabas. Isang assignment niya yun, at night, siya ang taga-lead ng prayer.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's
That's
always
really
really good to know that, mga kids talaga nakikinig. And that's why parents should always be there, should always, guide their kids, no matter how old or how young they are. What about you, Pres Andrew? Last time kasi medyo mabigat yung shinare ni Pres Andrew last week na nakarelate ako. Which is really true naman, di ba? Dito sa Earth kasi maraming good and marami ring bad, di ba? We just have to know how to deal with such situation.
No, I was reading a book by my cousin gave me. No, he wrote the book. It's Life is a Journey. Si Dr. Nelson Magnaye. Shout out to si Doc Nelson. He just recently he stopped being a counselor at Ateneo de Davao High School. One of the things that I took from his book was you don't focus on the things you cannot control.
Okay.
Diba? You focus on the things you can control.
Alright.
One of the things that you cannot control siguro is what people think or say about you. Wala kang control dun. So don't obsess about it na tayo magagawa. Or what others do. What others do is you don't have to obsess about it. So you don't have to parang your focus is what they're doing, mali yan or tama yan. We reflect on what we are doing. As long as what we are doing is right, what we are saying or thinking is right, then that's what our focus should be. Because that's what you can control.
Right.
Those things about others, you have no control. So let's not focus on that.
That's right.
So
Thank you very much. And of course, I just would like to take this opportunity to please watch out for parental guidance segment. It's gonna be shown here on ASPACes starting August 11. So to all the parents out there or students, if you wanna share something, if you wanna have, want to share your experience being Atenean, or even though if you're not an Atenean parent, if you have questions about Ateneo, or if you want to share something or parenting tips, you may share it sa Radyo Katipunan Facebook page. You can share it there. If you want to share your name, that's okay. If not, okay lang din. And we're gonna read it live on the show. We have Jen Ramirez and Louis Domingo as our segment hosts. Abangan niyo po yan on August 11. And of course, I'd like to share some 3 F's naman for family, diba? It's always be firm, be fair, and be friendly to all your kids, diba? It's very, very important. I think that is what family is all about. And leaving you with this wonderful quote from Benjamin Franklin, which says, "Well done is better than well said." So my name is Gail.
I'm Andrew.
And
I'm Eve.
yeah, this is ASPACes. Thank you so much for joining us today. Ingat po kayo lahat. Umuulan pa rin, bumabagyo. Always make sure to bring your umbrellas, or pag may mga billboards kayo nakikita na medyo alanganin, kasi it just happened last Saturday. It's a scary experience for us. Yeah, kasi nawalan kami ng kuryente almost overnight. So, ang hirap sobra. And I think we have to make sure to have emergency lamps, or kung meron kayo mga solar panels or, solar whatever that you keep it at home, I think it's very, very important kasi ang hirap talaga mawalan ng kuryente. Ingat po pag naglalakad tayo sa kalye, di ba? Be mindful of your surroundings. And as much as possible, wag na lang palabasin yung mga kids, especially ngayon na tag-ulan, di ba? Kung hindi naman talaga importante, wag na lang silang lumabas. It's better to stay home, di ba? Mas safe pa rin tayo. And always unplug pag hindi ginagamit, especially pag umuulan, di ba? At ingat tayo sa mga lightning. Yeah. I mean, yeah, nakakatawa, pero marami na talagang, victims of lightning and all. So, yun lang ang tips namin from parents here of ASPACes. Thank you once again for joining us. See you next week. Bye, everyone. This is Radio Katipunan 87.9 FM. Sabay-sabay. Your one big FM. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
They've been
Thank you
behind
so
every
much.
exam week, every thesis defense, and every milestone along the way. As they grow into thinkers, leaders, and change makers, we are right there with them, listening, learning, and leading. This is your space, your voice, your story, where parenthood, purpose, and community come together on air. This is ASPACes, Ateneo Parents in Action. Listen in, laugh with us, and journey alongside fellow Ateneo parents as we share stories of service, solidarity, and the magic in everyday parenting. ASPACes, your story, your voice, your space. Only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9